what we're going to do is bring Slavic on. He's going to just share how to connect wallets and the different types of wallets from the web-based to the mobile. And then just, he's just going to go through that chart. We're showing you the little calculator we have back there in case you're wondering, based on teams you're building, what would that potentially look like? So Slavic, my friend, I will turn it over to you to help the members that are, how do we connect wallets? How does this thing work? All yours, my friend.
Thank you, Mr. Steve. Thank you. And to all rest of you guys, welcome, hello, morning, noon, evening, night, whatever it is. It's the most best day in Veritas. And before I start, I want you guys to listen to something. That's how it sounds at Veritas. Uh,
Traffic. Oh my God. I was like, wait, gunshots? No, firecrackers. No, popcorn. No, wait, coins.
That's how it sounds at Veritas. Ching, 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 every 8 hours. Every 8 hours, we get paid. Depends on the amount you put in. You get paid up to 0.44% every 8 hours. Guys, it cannot get better. See, just think about this. You go to a casino, you have a chance of possibly winning. With Veritas, you have a guarantee of 88 every 8 hours. You're just going to get another cha-ching. See, it's no longer maybe. You're guaranteed because you put in, you get a percentage of what you put in. And that's beautiful here at Veritas. So, but I'm not here just to talk about Veritas and how cha-ching happens. You guys probably already figured that out. And for those of you that have not, hey, start off with $100 and wait for that 24 hours, 36 hours, 48 hours. Watch that token price increase. Pretty soon you will know what the rest of us are enjoying. That's how cool it is. But I'm going to be sharing the screen today, and we're going to be talking about a couple different things. First of all, it's about wallets. And did the screen share? I don't think so. What just happened? Try it again. Finally. So I want to actually first give you guys kind of an introduction to a website that I built, and I actually built it within the first week when I came into Veritas. And the reason was, or I actually built a page on my website, and the reason was because every single person that came in on my group never been in crypto before. So I had to literally tell them how to download a wallet, tell them how to register the wallet, tell them how to fund that wallet, and literally step by step. So eventually, I'm like, I need to create. So I cannot just continue sitting and taking every person's hand and actually do that. So when you guys gonna go to slavicd.com/VVA, and let me see if I can send a message to you guys at the same time so you guys can have this link just in case you guys want to use it. So on the top, there's multiple videos that you guys can click on, including a Russian video where you guys can actually watch a little bit about Veritas and get yourself a little bit more familiarized. Right below that, we have instructions where you can start by, let's say computer versions. You have a Trust Wallet. You can click on it and watch a video step by step how I set up the wallet, how I found the wallet. Actually, the founding wallet is a part that I didn't include, and then also how to get registered and and enjoy by staking and claiming. MetaMask, same thing, and Token Pocket. Even though the most convenience for me wallet to use on a computer is MetaMask because that's what I use for last many years. Now, I also have a Trust Wallet for a phone version. And in the phone version, I literally did a screenshot by screenshot. And all of my people that came in, they came in on a phone. So that's why I did spend a day and created in screenshots and helping you guys set up. So I'm going to actually go through the phone version of the Trust Wallet and kind of give you guys an idea. So you would actually go to a Play Store if you don't already have a Trust Wallet and and then pretty much type in Trust Wallet and download it. After that, you would open it. When you come to when you open the Trust Wallet, it will ask you to create a new wallet. If you already have a wallet, then you would click already have a wallet, and it would ask you the 12 seed phrases. From there, you would actually just skip, which again, I would recommend everybody make sure you back up your wallet immediately and record your 12-word phrases. From there, funding wallet, we're not going to be in a hurry first to do that. Then we're going to go to the step two. So after we downloaded the wallet and got, your seed phrases, next part you would do, you would actually go and create a second wallet inside a wallet. And this part is very important that I want you guys to understand. Most of you are in multiple businesses, multiple projects, multiple DeFi projects, and you do not want to use the same wallet for all your projects. Let's say an example. Um, Somebody recommended you a bad project, or maybe a spammer proposed to you, and you really fell in love with whatever they proposed, and you attached that new project to your project with Veritas. Guess what? If you gave them permission to take everything that's what's in your wallet, they instantly can do that. There was a project a couple months ago that launched, I believe, out of Canada, where literally that's exactly what they did. A lot of people attached their wallets, that project to their wallet, and they gave permission to withdraw out of the wallet at any time. 2 o'clock in the morning, they went in and they took everything. Over $8 billion in dollar value was taken out of people's wallets in total. I actually did a deep research of that wallet, where actually then I reported to certain places that needs to be reported. So so yeah, do not attach other projects. So you have a project, create a wallet for it. When you have another project, create another wallet. Do not attach multiple projects to the same wallet. So that's here the same process. Pretty much add wallet, create new wallet, secret phrase, create. Then pretty much you would skip from funding right now, and then pretty much you would click on the wallet again. You would click on the three dots, and then you would actually give it a name. I recommend stating first the name of the project. In our situation, would be VVA or Veritas Vault, and then the wallet that the person belongs to, because you might be setting up a wallet for yourself, and you're like you want to set up for your parents will probably most likely not phone and savvy. They probably barely figure out how to dial on that smartphone, so it's going to be too complicated, so you're probably going to want to open up a wallet for them as well, and you probably want to give then their name, so you kind of know this is your wallet, that's their wallet. Then from there, after you save it. Right now, when you see that check mark in a Trust Wallet, that says right now this is the wallet that is active. You would actually click a back arrow. If you have a different wallet that has a green check mark, you would actually push on the wallet that you want to open, and then you're gonna go into the wallet. Now we got a dedicated wallet to a project. Now the next step, we want to add certain tokens. We want to add BNB. We want to add DAI. We want to add VVA and SVVA. So pretty much you would actually go to pretty much right here. There will actually be a button, actually here, right there. Manage crypto. Then when you get to this screen, you would actually click all network and select BNB Smart Chain, because we run VVA on a BNB Smart Chain network. So make sure you're actually in a BNB Smart network. Next, you're going to search for BNB and activate that the BNB token. Then next, what you're going to do is you're going to actually copy this wallet, this token address. You're going to click on plus, and you're going to go through this process here, but it's switching first to the BNB network, where you're going to do custom token. Then you can put in the wallet address, the token address for that token, verify the information that it is correct information. You're going to hit import. Then it's going to take you where you're going to go back arrow, and you're going to repeat the process again. This is actually, I just kind of script here, because usually a lot of people just add the DAI immediately. But safer to make sure you're adding a right die is actually using a die address. And that's why I said here steps, or I said or, and you can use that die token address. We repeat the same thing for VVA, and we also repeat the same thing for 218 for our SVV. That's actually where the money is going to be uh, sitting in while you're staking with Veritas. And that's very beautiful part about this project that, I'm not, I'm just not hearing enough about this. The money is in your wallet. They left for 24 hours and then they came back and they're sitting in your wallet. You don't have to worry about, oh, somebody actually going to go and use my money. Somebody going to go spend it. Somebody going to go burn through it. Somebody going to pull that money, steal the money from you. They're sitting on your wallet. So as long as you don't start clicking on the stuff you shouldn't be clicking in your wallet, you should be fine. And this is something I might touch a little bit later on the security part of it. Then after you complete, you're going to come back to your main screen of your wallet, making sure that you're in the right screen, and you're going to see all the necessary tokens. You're going to see the BNB, the DAI, the VVA, and SVVA. You completed step 2. So now we're going to go to step 3. We're going to expand step 3. And step 3, I did not go into detail because people come in various different ways into crypto. But I'm going to cover a little bit here in United States for those that, let's say, come in from a Token Pocket, Kraken. Pretty much from those platforms, you're probably going to come in with Polygon. Because Coinbase and Kraken probably the most comfortable is you take a buy, you touch your bank, you bring in a USD, then you convert it into Polygon, and then from Polygon you bring it into Trust Wallet, and then Trust Wallet you would actually click here where it says, let's actually find a screenshot. So I guess I don't have a screenshot here. But there's a button inside the wallet when you click on a token that has an option to swap, and you would actually swap it to BNB. Then from BNB, you would actually swap it to DAI, leaving about $2 to $5 in a BNB so you can cover gas fees. And then from there, we would actually go to step 4. But before I go to step 4, another option to fund is with the Binance.us in the United States or Binance.com if you're overseas. Also, an opportunity to fund it. So you would, buy with a credit card or debit card there, then transfer it into the wallet and actually go with the steps I just explained. Another option is purchasing with a debit card here in the United States. Because debit card, if your bank will allow that purchase to go through, those funds will be available for you to swap to whatever token you need almost immediately. Another option is what is it, Google Pay or Apple Pay, also supported in a Trust Wallet, so you can actually do that. So the many different ways. And here's one other way: somebody's already made some money, some crypto, and they want to actually sell, and somebody, some of you trust them. You can approach them and say, hey, I'll give you, here, let's say green dollars, or I'll sell you green dollars, or I'll cash you, cash app green dollars to you. In exchange, how much are you willing to sell me of, let's say, BNB, or sell me DAI, or sell me Polygon, or whatever they have, and then you can actually come in it this way. So there's many different ways we can actually come in into a project. So that's why it was hard for me to create details, but you guys can actually read here and kind of look at some of the options how you can actually come in to get a token, and then from there you can actually swap to the necessary token you need so you can start the project. Now, step 4 is the most important and final step of our project. First, you're going to do is you're going to obtain a referral link from your sponsor. The referral link is supposed to start with https colons / veritasvault.app. Then, it's probably going to say dashboard question mark referral, and then it's going to have their wallet address. This part right here is where it's very important, because without this part, you're not going to be able to register on your sponsor. So you want to make sure you also confirm with your sponsor either the first part of their wallet address or the last part of the wallet address. As you guys can see here, I gave an example before. Now you're going to take that invite link, the whole link, and you're going to go to Discovery on your phone inside the wallet. If you're doing this on a computer, then you're going to go just to the browser. But if you're doing it on the phone, you have to do it inside out of your wallet. Then you're gonna see a search bar on the top. You're gonna paste your referral link into it, and then you're gonna hit go or search, whatever the option you're gonna have on your keyboard on your phone. That will allow you to access Veritas Vault. I need to update this couple of these screens, but when you arrive, you will have a pop-up stating that you need to connect and register with Veritas. So the first time you're going to click on it, it will open up a wallet and is going to connect your wallet to Veritas website. Then you have to click again, and this is when the next time you're going to click, you're going to register. I want you actually to understand. So we're going to actually go to Veritas Vault, and I'm going to refresh the page so you guys can see the message you guys going to see. Oh, because I'm connected. Let's say disconnect. We'll try it again. So you're going to see this pop-up. On the computer, you're immediately going to see this wallet pop up asking you to connect. So you're going to connect, and then you're going to verify that your sponsor wallet address in this pop up is correct. And then you're going to hit create your Veritas Vault account. Same thing, pretty much. We're going to do that here on the phone as well. So after we register, we will pay the fees. And after we pay, pretty much on the phone, we also going to select a trust wallet. So pretty much, skip a couple steps. But after you complete registration, you're going to go in and scroll. You're not going to scroll far, just about 5, 6 lines down to where it says welcome. Your sponsor, we have to add sponsor here, and you're going to see your sponsor's wallet address. You're going to confirm again that it is their wallet address. That is where you're going to say right now, okay, we're good. Right now, we can proceed further. If you do not see your sponsor address here, you immediately contact your sponsor. Say, hey, I'm not sure what happened, but somehow, somewhere, we got a wrong wallet address. Can you hop on a Zoom with me and let's see what went wrong? Have you confirm? Your sponsor confirm that it's truly not their sponsor address, and then most likely they'll have you recreate a new wallet and re-register under their supervision. So now the next thing what you're going to do is going to click on the menu and you're going to select buy VVA. Then as Mr. Steve has showed, or Dr. Steve has showed, that we're going to actually go and swap. And I'm going to do all that. So let's see if I have any of these that I'm logged into. No, I'm not. Give me a minute. Never click on any of the pop-ups in any of the wallets. Come on. I know in one of the wallets I was connected in. Okay, let's connect. There it is. Okay. So you're going to go down to buy VVA and you're going to make sure that the amount that you bought VVA is showing up right here. You're going to hit maximum and then you're going to swap and you're going to get a pop-up where you're going to pay the fees. After you pay the fees and you're going to have a green check mark show up here, you'll go to the next step and hit stake. So pretty much on a computer or phone, everything's going to look the same. The only difference is on a phone, you can have a narrow screen, on a computer having a wide screen. You're going to hit again, maximum, and you're going to hit stake again. You'll have two pop-ups. You're going to confirm both pop-ups, confirming one, your attention of doing something, and a second one is actually executing that transaction of staking. And after that complete, you're good. One thing you will need to do, you will need to record your time or go to your calendar on your phone and schedule an alert for yourself 24 hours from the time when you hit stake. And then you're going to come back next day, 24 hours later, and you're going to hit claim. After you hit claim and you pay the fees, your amount right now going to move from, so when you do a first time staking, your amount from VVA available going to move to 24 hours. Then when you hit claim 24 hours later, they're going to move to current stake as VVA amount. Now you're good. Everything else is automated for you. There's nothing more you need to do other than just, come back once in a while and check out on your balance as it grows. And you're going to see the balance in various different places increase, throughout the website. But the most interesting place that you're going to see is right here. You're going to see that amount of your balance and it's going to increase by a little bit. Right here, where it says next rebase, that's within that next 8 hours that you have a time right here. It will tell you that when that time is up, how much of that token will be added to your current stake SVVA amount. Also, right here, it will show you the percentage, how they come up with this amount from your balance. Now, calculator, those of you guys that love playing calculator, just ignore this dollar sign. Honestly, it should not be dollar, or we should be adding also VVA so people can calculate in VA. But no matter what it is, end of the day, it's just a math. Put in either the VVA amount, then pretty much going to see the results in VVA. If you put in the dollar, you want to make sure you subtract 10%, so 5% in, 5% out, and you actually can play with this calculator and see your result. Also, don't use the maximum of 0.44. Go with zero point 0.4, go with 0.39, 0.38, something a little bit smaller so you can actually see those realistic numbers. And here you can actually put in either, one token, or I'm sorry, 1 day, 15 days, a month, or let's say 3 months and 15 days. You can, play with these numbers. And end of the day, you will actually see results. And results can be amazing. And you guys already seen Dr. C showing those results. So it's fairly simple with the registration, and you guys can always come back to this website and look at the kind of like a cheat sheet, and I kind of say, okay, I did this, I did that, and pretty much I done. And right now I'm able to enjoy and play with the calculator. So definitely use this website, use the hell out of it. That's all that matters. But I want to actually share one more thing. And a lot of you guys come in and you're like, okay, Slavic, but what is the most realistic in Veritas that it's possible? And first of all, guys, I want you guys to understand this. And I'm sorry that I'm taking you guys' time, but I'm going to talk about it. It's the best project that I have ever seen. I have seen project where, you deposit money and you have to wait for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years to get, significant return on the money. But here, you deposit your money, and for whatever reason, tomorrow it's like, you know what? That's not exactly what I thought it is. You can go back. You can hit on stake, put in the amount that you want to stake and hit on stake, and you're out. You are out. This is how simple. Do we have no restriction? But I do want to actually talk a little bit about restrictions, but you truly have no restrictions in this project. And right now, I want to actually talk a little bit about that restrictions before I actually show possibility if you decide to build a team. And here's actually a calculator that I created. And let's say we could use $1,000 because, yes, somebody, let's say in a third world country, probably going to want to start off with $25 or $50 or $100. But United States, you probably can get $1,000 and try this project out with $1,000 just in 100 days. And I have done this calculation not at 0.44. I've done this calculation at 0.40%. So at $1,000 you bring in 100 days, you'll be able to withdraw your initial investment. Let's say 30 days later after that, you want to actually take some income home so you can pay some bills. You can take out another $1,000, or you can leave it to grow more. So let's say you said, you know what, I don't want to take my initial investment. I actually want to go and actually get a decent income. So 6 months later, you'll be able to withdraw $1,700 a month. That's after 182 days. Let's say, hey, Slavic, I want to stay in and I want to actually withdraw more. $1,000 just not enough. Not gonna cut my bills. So you wait 9 months and you can withdraw $4,000. And you can keep doing that month after month. Ain't that amazing? So that's why I want to say is this, really there is no limits. But I want you really to think about, do I want to take out that $20 that I just earned overnight in a rebase? Guys, remember that every 8 hours we're going to get a portion? Or do I want to wait while this money will accumulate with what is that called? Compound interest. Well, while my money will compound and get to a point where then I can actually take out more realistic number. So end of the day, you guys choose, but we recommend put it in and let it grow. Then you take what you need and allow the community to enjoy, also take what they need. That is the beauty part of this project. So the last part that I want to talk about is profit calculator. This portion right here is literally the same calculator that we just looked at right here. Same calculator, just I do not have all those functions in this calculator as we have it on the website. So pretty much the price you're coming in into the project. Right now we're roughly around $1.50, $1.55. You let's say you bring in $1,000. That means at $1.55 you're roughly gonna get about 645 tokens. I don't remember did I subtract 5% or not from that. And let's say the future price it will stay at $1.55. Give you guys an idea. But if let's say it goes to $5, your $1,000 going to right now go to uh, $3,000 in value. But let's say we're still gonna go with $1.55 so you guys can see more realistic number. We're not gonna look at market growth price. Now in 30 days, that 645 tokens will go to 279 tokens. That will give you an additional $432 of growth just in 30 days to your $1,000 that you deposited. Let's say we look at 90 days, that's 3 months. Your $1,000, or I'm sorry, your 645 tokens will actually go to 1,250 tokens. That's an additional $1,900 to your $1,000. So the money is amazing. The cha-ching is just fantastic. Sometimes, when you think about it, it feels like we're in a fantasy world. But end of the day, it's just a math. But I want to touch it. The most important part is this part right here. Let's say you love it. You put in the money, you sit for 30 days. Let's say this to 30 days. And you already profit of almost 50%, $432 in profit. And you're like, you know what? Whatever Mr. Steve was talking about, whatever Scott was talking about, whatever Casey, Anthony, anybody else was talking about, it is really true. They are really paying out. They really actually, my money is actually multiplying. And you're like, you know what? I cannot just sit on the sidelines and just enjoy it. I need my mom to know. I need my brother to know. I need my friend to know. I need my coworkers to know about this. I need the whole world to know about this. And you're going to go out and you're going to say, you know what? I'm going to go and start inviting people. So let's say an example. You went out and you invited 4 people. Each brought in $1,000 into the project. That means out of those 4 people, you will start earning every 30 days $259 at a $1.55 market price. Now, those 4 people go out and they bring their 4 each. So right now on level 2, you will have 16 people. Remember, you needed to have a minimum of $100 at level 1 and 1 personally invited. You have 4. That means you already have half qualification to 1,000 to level 4. You also invested $1,000. And that $1,000, let's say, continue to grow. So you're right now more than $1,000 in dollar value. So now you have a fully qualification at level 4, which means you just open up yourself all 4 levels of payout. That means level 2 went out and got 4 each. That's 64 people. But let's say level 3 did not really got 64 people. Let's say they only got 50 people. So we can adjust that to 50 people at that level. And let's say level 4, not everybody went out and got there for it. And what it was actually supposed to. So let's say we're going to go and we're going to say 150 people at level 4. This is your payout per level. This is your payout a month. This is powerful. This is amazing, guys. So definitely, I want you guys to really look, think about this, because end of the day, you're going to see the result. I know it because it's math. So when you're going to start seeing the result, asking yourself a question: Are you going to be that secret agent that nobody knows what he's involved with? You're the only one that's getting, wealthy and healthy while everybody else is still struggling and trying to figure out how to make their bills meet. Yeah, that's a question that you need to ask yourself. So definitely consider about sharing. And if you're going to do that, hey, and I said only 4 people. You're not going to have to do 4 people every month. Just one time, you got 4 people. You're gonna, and they do everybody the same. And we already reduced some numbers. That's over $7,000 a month of income. Just $1.55 market price. And I want to touch something about the promotion that was, and my computer looked like just froze. What happened? Oh, finally, right there. Okay, give one. I want to actually touch a little bit on a promotion. Every week, right here's the time clock. When the time clock runs to 0, that week ends and the new week starts. Now, that means all of this needs to happen within this time frame, within that 1 week. You need to have minimum of 2 people for the bar to go all the way to the full. And and those are the 2 qualifications minimum. The third part is going to calculate how many shares. And then pretty much you guys can do rest of the math. So